Everybody's definitely benefiting from the power he's bringing.
Like we were always saying, he's an emotional player.
He is emotional, very.
But that's the thing, is if he gets going, he gets his entire team going too, and they just get hyped and ramped up. It's huge for their mentality. They're collapsing around it now.
All right, well, Dragon has begun. Quas already on the correct side of the map for this one. The duo lane pretty far away for TIP. Rush, if he wants to flash, could go to flash to get out, could try to steal. Picked up cleanly. Team Liquid get Dragon number 2.
Really dependent on Impact and Rush if they can start these fights and get their ultimates off onto the Corki in the back line.
Oh, watch
from
out.
The side.
He's got flash, but no ult. The W's down for 1 more second. Absolute Zero is going to stun both. Flash away.
He doesn't have E for 2.
Mini Gnar, though, makes he runs faster. His hop's going to be up fairly soon. Ice Blast, the Ludens comes across, and in comes FeniX! But Quas might get chased down by Rush. Rush has flash. XiaoWeiXiao will trade with FeniX. Dominate's still on the run. Rush just can't get the damage down anymore. These guys are so low on health. And Rush can't quite do it. He's going to try, but Dominate's too tanky.
From the Ziggs, you just set up your explosive minefield in choke points, and he still has his ultimate too on XiaoWeiXiao.
Well, be careful though, because Dominate has Smite stolen basically everything all series long. Rush better
Kalista,
land this one. That's true, as long as they do it right. They didn't last time. It does go over to the blue side. Ziggs ult, they chase in on a Dominate, half health. He's forced to flash away. Xpecial buys some time, but Adrian heals him up. Fates call in, doesn't get quite get the re-engage he wanted. Gets the 1 for 0. Out goes the team. A lot of poke comes through, but a 1 for nothing and a Dragon. It's a godsend for Team Impulse.
20 attack damage. This turret's going to go down, though. Rush is right here.
I want to see him dive. Apollo going to take some stuns, but the rest of the team is actually rotating up very shortly. Apollo staying in the front lines, but here comes FeniX. A great stun to buy a bit of time. Apollo forced to flash out. Rush now very low. IWillDominate. Zoning out with absolute zero. The Ziggs ulti doesn't seem to do very much. An impact back to Mini Gnar. Has to run away, but he's going to go down. A 2 for 0 off the turret. Adrian. That's a kill. IWillDominate with the Cinder Hulk Aura. Makes it a 3 for 0. Team Liquid. Up 2,500.
That's absolutely huge for their morale, because they're going to go straight towards the Baron with this Nunu.
Could it be big things for them to get these pushes on their lanes that have been taken down and are majority on their side of the map. They're actually pushing in for XiaoWeiXiao. The ignite, the hit, the glitter. Oh, the glitter takes him down. Quas comes up big on that one for his first kill of the game. That Luden's speed helping him out oh so much, and he finalizes that kill. They pick up Baron, and now they can start to work the rest of the map.
Uncontestable against Baron buff, and with all the wave control these guys have, there's the movement speed buff. Team Liquid, still a lot of room to work with here. Now in the enemy jungle, they're going to try to catch this Kalista. Apollo, the flash Q is going to land, rooted up under the turret, the knockup, and there's the kill. Quickly claimed. Nice Team Liquid.
That only means that they are feeling much more comfortable here in Game 5, and that gives you such an advantage.
Oh man.
Trying to figure out how to stop this bleeding right now, and Liquid is not stopping at all. They turn it even tighter and start to suffocate Impulse.
Both AD carries still alive.
4 versus 3, 25-second respawn timers. Down goes the turret. Now to the inhibitor. Team Liquid going to claim that one pretty easily. Mini Gnar not very tanky. Bit of time bought against FeniX, but there's still not a lot Impact can do for this team. 0, 2, and 2.
Wow. For both of these teams playing very strong. He just wanted the ward. It's going to cost him half of his HP. Will they follow? Oh, it's going to be a defense.
God.
Piglet's able to clear that one out. And they quickly, Fates call Adrian out of there into a safe situation. This is going to be Baron again for Team Liquid, and things are only looking better as time goes on in Game 5.
Nobody remembers your regular season stats if you just call a Sejuani to death. That was absolutely crazy. And then the follow-up crits, they're going to get themselves another Baron. And Impact has been relegated to just pushing bottom lane.
They're going to be back up. Looks like Liquid might try to contest this Dragon. Of course, it's up against Rend. Should be an easy Dragon take, but the second half of this fight, 10,000 gold deficit. Baron buff is timed out. In comes Team Liquid. That's been picked up. Here comes the fight. Dom in the front lines. It's a 5v5 to win the series. In towards Rush. Rush is going to be the first kill. Impact low. Apollo's going to fall down. Impact lands a stun, but only for a few seconds. It's a 2 for 0 so far. FeniX on the chase. Rocket and XiaoWeiXiao. Double kill for the Lucian. Down goes Janna. There's the ace. Team Liquid looking to break the curse.
A strong fight all game. With 3 games to Red going over to Impulse, Liquid was able to figure out what they were doing, look inside the strategy books, inside the minds of Impulse, and figure out how to circumvent their strategies, get around to the Nexus. They've done it once again. They pull it out in 3 games to 2. Team Liquid breaks the curse, and they will take 3rd place in the North American Spring Split.
This is the first time they've ever been above 4th place in the North American League Championship Series.
5 splits, the first podium now for TL. This is a victory these guys can absolutely savor. This is a team that was 1 game away from Worlds last year.
Yeah.
1 game away from the finals last weekend. Finally, these guys pull out a best of 5 and actually clutch it here.